Hello, this is Dr. Kilgore from Dr. Kilgore's World with a flipped math learning video. Our learning goal today is I can use area models to solve multiplication problems. So this is a strategy video that helps you get another tool for your toolbox to solve math problems correctly. Ultimately, with math, yes, we want to get the right answer, but we want to make sure that we really understand what we're doing when we perform operations with numbers. So let's look at some example problems of how we can use area models to help us solve multiplication problems. Okay, so we're going to start out with an easy one today. We have 12 multiplied by 13 is our equation today. When we are using area models, we start out with an area. Now they don't have to be perfect, just as close as we can get to a rectangle. So we use expanded notation for our 12 and our 13. If you remember those number bonds, when we take 12, we would have 10 and 2. So we're going to draw an area down here on the side that is 10 and a smaller one that is 2. For 13, we would have 10 and 3. So we'll draw an area that is 10 and then one that is 3, just like that. So to use this area model to solve the problem, we would multiply 10 times 10, which is 100, 10 times 3, which is 30, 10 times 2, which is 20, and 2 times 3, 6. And then we take all of these numbers and add them up. 100, 30, 20, and 6. So we get 156. Now we can go ahead and do the standard algorithm. And our answer should be the exact same. We start with our ones place. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1. Now is this really a 1 or is it 110? Its value is 10. So 3 times 10, which is 30. So we put a 3 in the 10 spot. Cross our 3 out. We go to the second row and start with a 0. 110 times 2 ones is 20. So a 2 goes in the tens place. 110 times 110 is 100. So a 1 goes in the hundreds place. We draw our line. We add them together. 6 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. And nothing up here, so we bring our 1 straight down. We get 156. Let's go ahead and try another example using the area model for multiplication. We're going to go a little bit more difficult. We'll go 35 multiplied by 24. We'll make this an equation with an equal sign. So we draw our area model. Okay, 35, we break it up into 30 and 5. 24, we break it up into 20 plus 4. And then we multiply 30 times 20. I know that 3 times 2 is 6. And a 10 here and a 10 here. So 600. 4 times 30. Well, 4 times 3 is 12. And then we've got the 0 on the end, so that would be 120. 5 times 20, well, 5 times 2 is 10, times another 10 is 100, and then 5 times 4 is 20. So 600 plus 120 plus 100 plus 20 should be 840. Let's look at the standard algorithm. Five times 4 is 20. Carry my 2. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Cross it out. Cross it out. Second row starts with a 0. 2 times 5 is 10. 0 down. 1 goes up. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So we go 0, 4, 7 plus 1 is 8. And this works. Our answer checks out. So when we are doing area model with multiplication, we break our numbers down into expanded form. We multiply the smaller sections, and then we add them all up to get the answer. So you can see that when I did the standard algorithm over here, it was just a faster way of doing the same multiplication. So go ahead and practice using these area models in class today, because as the numbers get bigger, it will help you break your multiplication down into smaller chunks.